Hi everyone, it's Larissa. Welcome back to another video on my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Larissa. I'm going to be a rising senior at Azusa Pacific University studying cinematic arts production. Today's video, I'm going to be talking about housing. I've vlogged at APU. I've shown you guys my apartment. I want to basically talk more about housing because I have gotten a lot of questions about housing through my DMs. So I'm going to be a senior, so I feel like I have a bit of an experience, and I have visited all the housings at APU because I have friends who are freshmen, friends who are sophomores, friends who are juniors, friends who are seniors. So I will be telling you guys housing like the different types of housing offered, and just like based on like my experience and stuff. Keep in mind, APU is a Christian school. It is a very small school, so this is something I wish I had when I was applying to APU. I hope this video helps, and yeah, without further ado, let's just get on with the video. Probably like, Larissa, how do I even apply for housing? Like, what is the form like? So it's gonna be split off two different sections: incoming freshmen and current students at APU. First, incoming freshmen. So when you apply to APU, once you submit your application and you get accepted to the school, normally they would send the application to you. So in the form, APU requires all freshmen and sophomores to live on campus unless you live really close to campus. You can get exempted for it, and they do actually email you an exempted form where you prove that you live like closer to campus, so you do not have to commute. Basically on the form, so once you get the form and you decide to live on campus, you fill out your name and then like your year and like your major and stuff like that. And then also with roommates, you can choose your roommate, because I know some colleges like they pick your roommate for you, but you can choose your roommate. All you need is their name and then their student ID number, and then you select your preferences. And in order to get matched with that roommate, is you have to have the same preference, because APU will not match them. APU housing will not match you with that. There are 3 dorms, which is Trinity, Engstrom, and Adams. So that's how you do it for freshmen. And then you find out, I think like basically in the summer, of where housing place you. Next, if you're a current student at APU, for current APU students, you can either choose to live in the dorms again or live in the apartments. Basically, the apartments that are offered for current APU students, it varies by grade, but here are the apartments: the Mods, University Park, University Village, Bowles. And so you get to select out of those. There are certain like apartments that a specific grade, like if you're, like for example, University Village is not offered to everyone. It's only offered to upperclassmen, juniors, and seniors. And the rest, like Bowles, Mods, and University Park, are offered for sophomores. And also, fun fact, Bowles is actually a transfer dorm or transfer apartment. You can actually choose your roommates as well, and all you need is their name and their student ID. And in fact, instead of everyone like deciding on like which one they want, they have one person, which is a proxy, and that person fills it out, like their preferences and the people they want. And then everyone else in that group feels like an agreement, like, oh, this person's my proxy, like, you know, like they are the person that's filling out everything for me. But if you want a random roommate, you're basically you're like your own proxy, and you fill it out yourself. First, let's just start off with the freshman dorms. There are 3 dorms offered at APU for freshmen: Trinity, Engstrom, and Adams. I'm just gonna tell you about the cons about living in the dorms. The cons is that there is no kitchen. There are like kitchens like in the dorms, but they're not in your room. Trinity and Engstrom have elevators. Adams doesn't, just because Adams was the first dorm built on campus. Trinity and Adams have communal bathrooms, which is where you share your bathroom with your entire floor. And then Engstrom has Jack and Jill bathrooms, which are bathrooms that are like connected into your room, and you share the bathroom with your suite mate. So that means you gotta clean the bathroom. I did not enter APU as a freshman, but I did make a lot of freshman friends. I've stayed in a dorm before at APU. Personally, I prefer the communal bathrooms versus a Jack and Jill bathroom, just because a Jack and Jill bathroom, you do have to clean it. Trinity and Adams are communal style, and I've done swimming since I was a kid, so I'm like always used to changing in front of other people. Every dorm comes with a desk, a chair, a closet, and a bed. And also I recommend getting a mattress topper for your bed. The dorms are located, they're right across from the baseball field at APU, and then they're also right across, they're really close to the trolley stop. So yeah, the trolley stop is here and Adams is here, so it's like boom. So if you go to APU, Trinity and Engstrom are right here, they're like right across from each other, and then behind Trinity is Adams. But yeah, you can always go to the APU housing website to see where dorm is, which is located. In terms of size, they are all pretty much the same size. Engstrom might look a lot smaller just because there's like a bathroom connected to it, but other than that, they're all very decent size. They're all pretty much the same. It's like really depends on what your preference is. Here I know they placed a lot of people in Trinity, but a lot of the social people, like if you want to meet people, a lot of people, like the party dorms, I guess the party dorms, like the social dorm is Trinity, honors dorm is Engstrom, and then Adams is just all girls. I know Trinity has like, each floor on Trinity has a study hall. I'm not sure if Adams has one, but I know Engstrom, like right when you enter Engstrom, there's like a really big lounge, and I guess you could study there. But yeah, Engstrom is pretty quiet because like again, it's all honors people, so like they're always studying. Moving on to sophomores. So there are 3 apartments sophomores live in: Bulls, Shire Mods, and University Park. So I'm just gonna go through each apartment just because it's easier. Okay, so Bulls, I actually lived in Bulls, so I can actually tell you my experience. So if you want to live in Bulls, like where Bulls is, it's the farthest apartment from campus. And you're probably wondering, Larissa, why did you choose the farthest apartment from campus? I didn't really choose it. I applied to APU during COVID. I didn't really like know where it is, and they only showed us the dorms and not the apartments, so I didn't really know where it is. The Bulls is, it's the farthest from campus, but the good thing about Bulls, there are so many food options. Like when you leave Bulls, like right across from it, there's a boba shop, there's an acai bowl, there's like a ramen place. There used to be 85 degrees, but they closed it down. There's just so many like food options. There's a grocery shop there, which is where I got my groceries a lot of the time. Beside Bulls though, so Bulls has 3 courts. So there's East Court, I think South Court, and Middle Court. I live in the Middle Court, which is the best court ever. Middle Court, everything is in Middle Court. And there's just a lot more social people in Middle Court. Place to live in an apartment, live downstairs, because moving out will save you. At Bulls, it was really nice. Besides being super far on campus, it was really nice. The spacious was really nice. Like I'll insert a video of like when I first moved in and stuff. It was so nice. Like you guys have seen the videos. Like it was just so nice. Like I had no problems living there, but you do have to pay for laundry though, which kind of sucks. The only apartments that don't pay for laundry is University Village, because that's the upperclassmen dorms. Now moving on to the mods. I've never lived in the mods, but I do have friends who do live in the mods, and honestly the mods are really nice. Like a really cute little mobile home. Also, it's on campus, so where the mods are located, so if you go to Engstrom, it's actually in the back of Engstrom, and then you can enter the mods in 2 ways. You can either go behind Engstrom, or if you go from the trolley stop and you walk straight, and then there's Adams, and then you walk straight and you turn right, there's the mods. One thing about it is that there are a lot of ants and stuff, and they're moldy because they are on the floor, like they're just on the grass. And so yeah, I've had friends who had to call maintenance because their floor was moldy, or they just had like ants. Next is University Park. Okay, so starting off where University Park is, it's a lot closer to campus. I would say like if you want to live in an off-campus apartment that's not too far like Bulls, but also not too close to campus, I would say University Park is for you. So University Park is right, literally, I'm not even kidding, right across from In-N-Out, and where that complex is, where In-N-Out, there's a boba shop, Cafe Bungalow, which is like the boba shop of APU, and there's also Popeyes, a ramen place. Like honestly, if you visit APU, there's like so many food options there. Like Park is really nice because it's also like not too far from campus, but then like, you know, it's not too close either. So there are two kind of like living styles at University Park. So there's a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, which is you share a person with another room, and then a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, which is where 4 people live in there. I personally, okay, I have friends who lived in University Park, but when I visited them, it was really nice. It was really big because all my friends lived with like 3 other people, but it is very big, and there are two cohorts. So there's A court and B court. A court is more near the front, which is like right across from In-N-Out. B court is in the second one, and B court is the one that has a pool. Juniors and seniors, I probably have the least amount of experience just because I haven't lived there, but I did apply to live there for this upcoming school year. Only like I guess apartments that's offered is University Village, where University Village is located. So trolley stop is right here with a big parking lot. And then when you walk left and then you walk straight is University Village. So University Village is literally like on the edge of campus across APU on East Campus. And so right across University Village is Cane's, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, Panda Express, Ross. Like it's like a big shopping area. It's called like Citrus Crossing. Really good. It's also not too far from West Campus. So if you're like a major like me, like a film major, arts major, theater major, then University Village would be good for you. But I'm pretty sure if you attended APU, everyone's like, live at University Village if you can, you know. UV, there are 2 options. The only cons for UV is from what I heard, because my RA lived in there before she became my RA. She said that the floor has, some floors in UVs have stains. The pro is also not too far from West Campus, not too far from East. It comes with a laundry, so a dishwasher, a laundry, and a dryer. It also has your own garage, so you get your own garage key because it has like gates. And UV is really big. I mean, last time I went there, it was so big. Yeah, it's so big and it's so nice. I have spent the night at one of my friends who lives in UV. Like, I have so many friends that live in UV. And it's like, it's literally so nice. I really hope I get to live there, and my roommates and I were literally praying that we get to live there, so. I'm so excited to live there, and I really hope, and I'll let you know if I actually live there, and if I do live there, you guys get a sneak peek of living in UV. If I do get live in UV, I went from living from the farthest place to campus to the closest place on campus. Anyways, that is the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, me discussing about housing. Again, if there are specific questions you want to know for a specific like apartment, do let me know in the questions down below. Also, I will leave housing in the description box below, so if you got, because I know housing has specific pictures on specific apartments, and it also has like, if you get assigned to like a specific dorm or specific apartment, like it says like where it is. So yeah, but anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!